for this Garo, that will kind of just put them into deficit on the side of TS in the early game.
Ooh, also AG Global ban away the Lady Gen, the highest pick mage in the Season 2 Invitational. Also ban away that China. So yeah, the interesting choice here for AG Global here with the bans here. Also, Mozi is going to be a fantastic addition to Garo here on Team Secret. So yeah, bottom lane pretty much is going to be really safe. And laning-wise, I feel like TS has the advantage here in the early lanes against Arlie, since that Mozi is going to be helping out that Garo.
Yes, and since the mage is still stay unknown on the side of TS, I would definitely name for Angela pick. And as for AG Global, wow, this is my...
You're setting up for game number 2. So while we wait for game number 2 to start, we're diving into the last 5 minutes of game 1. I'm fairly confident my boys don't know who wins this game.
I don't know.
But Sam, give me a brief setup here. I can obviously see in terms of towers and kills, it's a small advantage at a Team Secret.
Yeah, it's relatively even so far. Worth noting, Team Secret are the highest seeded team, though AGG have been on a real kind of upwards tear. And I remember talking to you, Yash, and you were saying AGG and Scrims were looking kind of scary, actually.
Yes, I mean, I would say the same. I think AG is doing absolutely amazing at the moment. They bootcamped in with the AG Chinese team. I think they learned so much. It's completely crazy how that transformed from scrimming. Like, we had kind of easy scrims against them, and now they're absolutely insane. So I'm not sure what's going on, but they're really strong. And even against Team Secret, as you can see, Team Secret is like probably the second best global team, and they're actually matching them, which is completely crazy, and it would never happen before in Malaysia.
So how quick has that improvement been in terms of like what were they like at the beginning of the week and where they are now?
So I think at the beginning, I mean not the week, I think after Malaysia, the qualifier,
that's a better qualifier.
I think this is where everything completely changed. They lost against Loops 2-0 and they kind of got stomped, but I'm not sure what happens, but like I think the bootcamp in China completely changed everything.
Well, listen, I want to interrupt really quickly because we actually see 2 of the players playing, and this is something that I'm a big fan of. I was saying to you just before we went live, Josh, that I'm a computer player, I'm mouse and keyboard. Anyone who uses a controller, in my opinion, is offending competitors. So, but, we've actually had a bunch of conversations around how different it is playing on a PC versus playing on mobile. How different is it getting used to the mechanics, landing your skill shots, things like that?
Yes, so I agree with you. Like when I started, I thought PC is the only esport you can play, you know?
Sure,
but when you look at the Southeast Asian or China side, it's completely the opposite. Like mobile games is so big, it's really crazy. And I think like when it comes to mechanics, it's a bit different. Actually, it's a lot different, to be honest.
Yeah,
like you know, like you have like a keyboard and a mouse, you know, but this time you have like 2 thumbs, and that's kind of it, you know. So I think you have to get used to it. That's the same for me, but it's not really that hard, to be honest. I think it's.
Yeah, but the thing is, I will say this, by the way. That sentence you can just ignore.
I know.
As a 14-year-old, young Yash hit Diamond 1 in League of Legends, and then got bored, and then decided to become pro in the likes of other mobile games. So, I think you have a unique perspective on this. My old thumbs wouldn't be able to do it.
I'm right there with you.
What I'll ask you, Yash, let's look at this game now. How close is this? Who's in the lead? And what are we looking for to see who's going to take the advantage?
So I would say right now, I mean, as you can see, Team Secret has the, I mean, the Snow, the top laner from AG, has to rotate, makes position, he maybe tries to flank, but it's kind of hard. So right now, I think Team Secret has the position. As you can see, Snow's kind of low, and I think, the turn divide on here.
So they were all over the
all over the place, kind of,
and then it's kind of all gone a bit wrong from there.
Yeah, so the port died from Team Secret, and Snow died as well, so we have to see now. I mean, they're probably dedicated to jungle, so I think they have to position now, and now everything will work pretty well for Team Secret.
Yeah, okay, so TNX is a player I heard quite a lot about in the tournament, but he's in quite deep there.
I mean, TNX is completely amazing. Like, I think he's the best player in Team Secret for sure. I mean, jungle in general is kind of OP, so it is what it is, but...
How different is like HOK versus some of the other MOBAs? I've had a lot of experience this event. We've watched Dota, we've watched MLBB, we've watched League of Legends. The fact that the jungler is so impactful in Honor of Kings, did that take some getting used to? Is that different to some of the other games you played?
I mean, I would say yes, because when you look at Honor of Kings, for example, like the whole game is super fast, and I think it's the best game, the best mobile game for casual playing, actually, because everything is so fast and there's so much action in the game. As you can see, like they're always fighting, they do nothing else, kind of, you know. And when you compare it to other games, it's more strategic, and they have more longer laning phase, for example. So the game is just slower, and I think Honor of Kings is just way more fun.
Tell me really quickly, this bright yellow thing that looks like Pikachu, what does it do?
Oh, you mean?
Mankey,
Yeah, Mankey.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's kind of like an ADC jungle with like tanky as well, with short range. He can just jump around and attack enemies, kind of, you know.
We're getting a big fight going on here.
Yeah, so it's completely crazy. What the fuck? I mean, this is what I mean. AG is different team. Like it was never happened before.
The thing is, I'll tell you this: AGG was behind in gold this entire time. Like, look, it's only 1,000, right? But they were behind in kills, they're behind in towers, they're behind in gold. But these last big skirmishes, do they just win the game on this?
What? Yeah, I mean, probably yes. I mean, the bot lane is the mid lane is spawning soon. They have to be careful, but they have too many waves.
I think
They can maybe win the game. Yeah, like the mid lane is spawning.
Mid lane is spawning.
They use some bin ultimates to cancel.
Is this a
Oh my god! What?